This is how the rich people are fucking you over. In this video, we're gonna be talking about how the rich and powerful elites of this country are fucking you and me over. Hey, my name is Roberto, and welcome to Aguila One Studios, where freedom fighters and free thinkers alike unite. Take action on this issue that affects you and me personally every day. Coming right up. Hey, so in today's video, we're gonna be talking about minimum wage. Now, I know we talked about this in the past, just a little bit, but today we're gonna go deep down the rabbit hole on minimum wage. Let's get it. What is minimum wage? The lowest wage permitted by law or by special agreements. What exactly does that even fucking mean? Well, check it out. At its basis, minimum wage was made by the government to make sure that employers were paying employees a certain amount of money to be able to live, to be able to put food on the table, buy a house, from living in the fucking street, okay? It was never designed for everything else. It was designed to have a okay life, okay? Living, basic living, okay? So get rid of all that bullshit that minimum wage was just made as a starting wage, because that's entirely not fucking true. It's bullshit. Real quick, guys, if you found anything good in this video, anything interesting, smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. Do what you have to do. And of course, if you have any fucking comments, just write it down. I read every one of them. I might not reply to them. Let's get back into the video. Why do companies, billionaires, elites of this fucking country hate minimum wage? That answer, well, it can vary on the cool. It depends on views. But for the most part, bottom line is fucking profit. Okay, profit. It's all has to do about money. Follow the money, guys, and you'll find the solution. All right, has to do with profitability. If they have to pay the employers more, raise minimum wages and wages altogether, because not just they have to raise the minimum wage, but the wages of their regular workers, right? It's gonna cut down on their profits, okay? Profits, okay? So it means less money for them, one less mansion in Beverly Hills, one less fucking yacht, one less bitches, I don't fucking know. But they're scared even though they have sufficient enough. All right, it all has to do with money, and they're gonna do anything they can to stop it. All right, they're putting billions of dollars into foundations, into politicians, to vote against laws and for progressive and democratic leaders that want to change this shit. They want to keep everything the same. Okay, come on with some bullshit saying that it's gonna increase prices for consumers on everything, from burgers to cars to anything, basically. And the truth is, it might. Okay, in theory it does sound, but the reality is it's bullshit, dude. It's just an excuse. Prices have been going up regardless because of inflation. Even now, the inflation's up the fucking roof. It's like 6.8%. Everything's going up, okay? Have you not fucking noticed at this point? I know you're smarter than that shit, and that's just the truth, okay? Look at it. Beef jerky's up the fucking price. Real estate's up the fucking price. Apartments are up the price. But why? Okay, I thought we were in a pandemic. I thought about COVID, about all this shit. Okay, inflation was only supposed to be 2-3%. Why is it so fucking high? Why is everything so expensive? Well, during the pandemic, a lot of these companies, a lot of these billionaires lost a lot of fucking money. Okay, and now they're trying to make it up by increasing prices. To top that off, they all got help during the pandemic. All these billion-dollar companies, they all got help by the government, subsidies and shit. Now they want to make even more, so they're gonna raise the prices and blame it on the pandemic. Okay, and us. Reality is, it might be a little true, but reality is, they're trying to increase profit, okay? So it has nothing to do with none of that shit. Minimum wage has nothing to do with it. Profits have been going up, and nothing just by up, okay? So don't listen to this bullshit that they can't afford it, okay? And argument that it might close down small businesses, mom and pop shop. In theory, yeah, it could. It could hurt them more because they're smaller, especially in small towns across America. That's true on that end. But on the cool, if you can't afford to pay your employees a fair wage, at least fucking $15 the hour, you shouldn't be in business, right? Or at least have employers. Okay, you're gonna have to be up in the front. If you own a restaurant, you can't afford your paid waiters or your regular workers $15 the hour. Fortunately, you're gonna be being a waiter or you're gonna be taking orders. Okay, being a cashier or being a fucking cook. It's just what it is, okay? You have to grind until you can afford it. That's just how it is. That's just business, okay? I thought y'all guys hated fucking communists and socialists. I thought y'all hated that shit, but now y'all wanna bitch about it. I don't know. Just saying. Anyways, guys, that's the point I'm trying to say. Minimum wage
is necessary, and billionaires and all these companies hate it. Now, in the truth, it might hurt small businesses, but in the long term, it will benefit society as a whole better, especially the normal middle class and lower class. Okay, they're gonna be able to afford stuff, so they're gonna be able to buy more stuff. Okay, so at the end of it, it's growing this economy even more by raising the minimum wage. People can actually enjoy their life a little bit better. Okay, without going into fucking debt up the ass. Okay, these billionaires, they want you to keep buying. All right, but now they want you to use debt instead of them paying you higher, right, to keep up with inflation. They want you to go into debt to buy that shit. Keep that in mind. That's just what it is, guys. As a conclusion, guys, yes, we now know what minimum wage is. Basically, the cause of employee can pay the employer or the employee the very minimum. At this point in America, $7.25, which ain't shit. Okay, in many parts of this country, that ain't shit. All right, you can't even buy yourself a taco in some parts. Okay, Manhattan's fucking crazy. I know I got the 99-cent pizza. At the end of it, minimum wage is here to stay, but it needs to be increased at least to $15 the hour. Many people argue that's nothing, but it's at least a step up. Okay, a step up of $7.25, and just continue pushing forward. Okay, really, minimum wage needs to be set differently in each state, in different cities. Inflation varies in different parts of the country, right? Prices varies. So I believe that minimum wage should stay with that, stagnate with that, keep up with the rate of buying power. Okay, some parts of the country is cheaper than others. Okay, $100 in Brownsville, you can get a shitload in the Valley, compared to $100 in New York City. Okay, so that needs to be accounted for, and minimum wage should be increased. Okay, and it's necessary, because if not, as I told you, companies are not gonna do it if they don't have to. In fact, they're gonna fucking vote against it, hire chingos and lawyers just to stop this shit. Y'all need to understand that, guys. Minimum wage, believe it or not, was made for actually take care of your family. That's what it is. Don't believe this bullshit that it was just a high school job or in between jobs. That's where you were supposed to get paid and move on from that. That's bullshit. Minimum wage was supposed to be the very minimum you could afford, right, to live with dignity, right, with your family. This is back in the 1900s, okay, when it was barely passed by President Roosevelt, progressive leaders. And what I can say is that, guys, in order for this to keep moving forward, for the $15 to keep moving forward and more, is that we got to continue to vote, continue to send emails, write letters to our local politicians, donate to foundations, and just get the word spread, okay, about your leaders, progressive leaders, Beto, Bernie Sanders, all these progressive leaders that just want to continue to do something about it, okay? So we need to keep pushing this, okay? And then when presidents come again, we need to vote again for a president, vote for a progressive. That's all I can see, all right? Let's see what our new president can do about it. His heart is in the right area. All Democrats have to come align together to actually make a big difference. Because remember, there's power, there's big corporations in the Democratic Party as well. Okay, not just Republican. All right, guys, this is Aguila One. Thanks for watching. Okay, I appreciate, much love. If you found anything useful in this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and of course, if you have any questions, comment below, and I do read every one of them and comment for the most part. Much love. Take care. Aguila One out.